Oh, Resident Evil 7. What an unexpected gem of a survival horror game you turned out to be. Now to be clear, when I first got my hands on this game, I had absolutely no idea what to expect. But all that changed when in the first 15 minutes of gameplay, I witnessed one of the most viscerally, over-the-top, violent scenes I had experienced in years. Long story short, I knew I was in for a treat. What's up everybody, it's your boy Greaterstark, and I'm counting down my picks for the top 5 what the fuck moments in Resident Evil 7. Now keep in mind, this list is based on what made me flip out the hardest during my own playthrough of the game, so it might be different from yours, and that's okay. Just let me know in the comment section and on Twitter what shocked the hell out of you, or better yet, made you go what the fuck. And of course, since this list expands the entire game, spoiler warning is a given. Alright, so kicking off this list is a scene that literally had me jumping out of my seat in absolute terror and disbelief, as documented here. Oh my god! What's so great about this moment is that it comes from absolutely nowhere. The shit starts to hit the fan real quick when you realize that you're unable to quickly unstaple your hand from the wall after it's been pinned down by a screwdriver. Things get even crazier when your wife Mia, who had only moments ago begged for your help to escape the house after 3 years of captivity, is lumbering towards you with a chainsaw she had stashed away in some unknown place. And then she saws your fucking hand off and tosses you across the room like a little bitch. Damn. Quick question, who else pathetically picked up their hand from the floor and thought they could combine it with something? Just me? Fuck it. Next! Now this one, I ended up seeing in my nightmares. Not only is it expertly foreshadowed that Marguerite, aka Big Mama Baker, is sickeningly obsessed with all manner of insects, but in the shadows after her first defeat, you get a glimpse of her true form.
What the fuck? Well, that's special.
But nothing, absolutely nothing could prepare me for the horror that was her true form. I mean, fuck! Look at her! I mean, don't look. It'll mess you up more. Not only is she hands down the ugliest thing you're gonna fight on this list, but the fight goes on forever. Hit her 3 times and she hops away. Ready for the next jump scare. If anyone else was leaping with joy after she finally crumbles to pieces, it was this guy.
Just fucking stay dead, okay?
This was another instance of great foreshadowing that led to a payoff that made me say, what the fuck? After investigating a room littered with information about victims who had been kidnapped over the past 3 years, you come across a whiteboard with a photo of something you can't quite make out. A shadow, perhaps? Maybe a person. In the very next room, you get the answer and you meet the tall, dark, and brutal main enemies of the game, the Molded. Now, every Resident Evil has their own brand of enemy. The original trilogy had zombies. 4, 5, and 6 had advanced humans, and in my opinion, they saved the best for the latest. These things are slow and powerful and typically only die with consecutive headshots. And when there's more than one around, good luck. Oh god, these things! What? It's not... Oh, I hate those things! I really hate those things! Now I called this from the beginning. Just kidding. I'm not that smart. When I realized that Grandma was little Evie all along, it blew my mind. Could it be that my mind is easily blown? I don't know. But it was definitely shocking. It made me think back to all those times I'd see old Granny sitting there with those blank eyes and I'd be wondering, what's your deal? When are you gonna jump scare me? But having it revealed that she was comfortably in control of every facet of the events that took place in that house made the revelation all the more shocking. At least it was to me. And speaking of Evie, Now this may seem like a cop-out, but hear me out. Didn't you think that the Bakers were just a crazy-ass family ripped out of a Rob Zombie movie? Maybe they got their hands on something that drove them even more crazy than they already were. Maybe they've been kidnapping and killing people for a while, but now that they realize that they can't die, it makes them even crazier. I know I thought that, but I could just be an idiot. I mean, look at that face. But nope, it turns out that they were peaceful, bayou-loving people all along. Their only crime was saving a little girl who's obsessed with the idea of family and willing to enslave them all to make it happen. It's pretty tragic when you think about it. I mean, as Ethan, you've been savagely murdering people who only want to be free. So who is the true villain of Resident Evil? It's her. Yep, definitely her. So there you have it, my friends. These are the top 5 moments in Resident Evil 7 that made me go, what the fuck? Now, Resident Evil 7 is a massive hit, and I'm sure that I left out a lot of great moments. Did you like the video? Then go ahead and hit the subscribe button for more great content delivered to you every Tuesday and Thursday. And of course, the best conversations happen after the video ends. So head on down to the comment section or on Twitter and let me know what I missed. I'll always engage, and I'm happy to admit when I'm wrong. Once again, I'm Greaterstark, and I'll see you soon.